Now, before I get started, I do have an announcement. If you have not heard yet, I am doing my Astrology Basics course. So I'm a professional psychic. I've been doing it for a long time. And what I work on with people is I help people, healers and curse breakers, to heal themselves in order to embrace and embody their cosmic destiny. How I do that is through astrology, and that's part of why I've created the Astrology Basics course. So one, it's really good if you just want to learn more about your own chart and have an easier time when you do go into an astrologer to understand what they're saying. Because sometimes astrologers don't always translate from like astrology lingo into like normal everyday conversation. So sometimes they're a little bit hard to understand what they're talking about when you get an astrology reading. So it will help you if you ever get an astrology reading to really understand what the astrologer is talking about. Also, a lot of people who come to work with me are kind of destined to be future astrologers, to be future psychics. So this is a really great opportunity to learn astrology if you want to do it professionally. Now, this astrology course consists of 6 workshops. The first workshop is tomorrow. So the bundle deals expire tomorrow at noon because the first workshop is tomorrow at 3 p.m. In Mountain Time specifically. So if you are interested, definitely sign up. I'm going to leave the link in the comments and in the description for this so that you can click it and sign up. There is only 2 spots available left at the 125 because those opened up because I have people who are probably going to take the course at like a later date and weren't able to make it to the workshop that we're having on the 8th. So that's the first thing, is there's only 2 spots available for the price of $125. Individually, the workshops are $33. So if you bought them all individually, it would be just under $200 for all 6 workshops. So to get it for $125 is an absolute steal. You're saving almost $75 if you buy them all at once and you're the next 2 people to buy. If you happen to miss out, aren't the next 2 people to buy, you can still get it for the $150 as long as you buy it before. You have to buy it before tomorrow at noon. And so that's when this deal expires. Now, you can buy the workshops individually if you would like. If there's only, 1 or 2 or maybe 3 workshops that you want to take, they are $33 a piece. And I do have those links available in the event page. I'll put at least the workshop that's tomorrow. If you just want to buy the introduction to astrology to see if you're even interested in taking lessons on astrology, then I'll put that one in the description where you can just buy that individually if that's the only class that you're interested in. But there are 6 classes, 6 workshops that you can take. It's over a 6-week period. It's going to be every Thursday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. If you're interested, definitely sign up. We do have some room. We already have 3 wonderful participants who I personally love. It's going to be a great time. I also have a special community, a private Facebook group for only people who have bought this course. So you're also have access to this group where you can like learn together, and where there's like a weekly discussion, a weekly Q&A that's available in the Facebook group, as well as I'm putting a guide in there with extras. So not only do you get the workshops where we go over stuff over Zoom, and I have like a whole slideshow and everything where I explain the basics, and you can ask questions in the Facebook group and I'll answer there. You can also like discuss and learn together, and there'll be extra resources and extra knowledge and references. All of that is going to be in the Facebook group. So you also get free access to the Facebook group. So I think it's an amazing deal. So definitely come hang out. It's going to be great. I mean, even if you're not like super interested in astrology, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. There's great people. But I feel like astrology is life-changing. It really helps you to understand yourself and others on a really deep level. And I need to do a video on why you should learn astrology. I did write a blog post. So if you do go to my website and you go to my blog, there is a blog post on why you should learn astrology. It's like 5 reasons to learn astrology. And then I also have a blog post on, what you need to know to get started learning astrology, which I definitely suggest reading first, because it's a good just like tiny overview of kind of what we'll be talking about. And it also goes over the Astrology Basics course more. I also have the Astrology Basics course on the website. So if you go to the website and you go to the bottom of the homepage, there'll be a link to the Astrology Basics course page where you can learn more about the course, what we're going to talk about, because we're going to be going over all the basics. There's going to be first class is an introduction to kind of what everything is and how it's used. And then we have a workshop on the 12 signs. We have a workshop on the 12 houses, a workshop on the 10 planets, a workshop on the aspects. And we even have a final workshop to kind of pull all of that together and how to actually read a chart. So by the end of this course, you will know how to read an astrology chart. So it's really amazing. Please sign up. I would really love you to be there just because it is going to be amazing. It is so great for people who are looking to do this professionally or who want to know more about themselves and how they work, people who are focused on spiritual growth, healers. It's an amazing tool. And this is a great way to get started. I've made it really, really digestible because I've seen so many astrology books that the way it talks about astrology, it seems so up in the air. It's so unrelatable and just really hard to understand. And I've taken 10 years of study and put it into 6 workshops, a full course, 6 workshops. And I'm really proud of it. It's going to be great. So I'm super excited. It starts tomorrow, so you don't have a lot of time if you do want to sign up, especially if you want to get the bundle price. And I probably, even if you do sign up last minute, I might not be able to send you the Zoom link because I do have to send all the emails and everything myself. I do run my business completely by myself. So please do not wait last minute to sign up for even the individual one, because that will be really hard for me to send the Zoom link, because at least the hour before the workshop, I'm going to be preparing for the workshop. So don't use the payment link after 2 p.m. tomorrow Mountain Time, or I'm gonna be sassy about it. So be salty, because I might not be able to send you the link because I might not see the email because I'll be busy. So, but yeah, let's move on. I'm gonna do a general tarot reading, which is just to kind of give us the energies that are going on during this week, during this time frame. The collective we're working with. Now, it still applies after this date. It can apply whenever it kind of comes across your feed, because it'll find you when you need it, basically. And that's just going to be super general, but it'll be really good advice for everyone for that week. Okay, so whoever this reading is for, it seems like you're going to have to make a decision. Like you're in a place, and well, maybe you're the kind of person that just doesn't make decisions with all the information. You might be kind of impulsive. You might be the kind of person that just, kind of rushes in where, angels fear to tread. I'm getting very Aries vibe with this, very like warrior energy, someone who doesn't really think through what they're doing necessarily, who kind of just rushes in and tries to take care of things and makes decisions without all the information and doesn't sit back and really contemplate a lot. This is a person of action, someone who might be a little bit more forceful, a little bit more forward. Yeah, I'm getting very, very Aries energy. Also someone who's very creative. Creative, playful, warrior energy, but a little bit impulsive here. Maybe some ADHD vibes a little bit. So what's working for you is you're really anxious. Okay. So, you probably really do care about making sure that things are taken care of your responsibilities, worried about the details. And that's probably why you have a lot of anxiety, is you're a little too serious. But that's actually going to help you during this week, because this is a time of accountability. This is a time to check and recheck, to, make lists and recheck your lists. This is kind of a time to actually listen to your anxiety, because that's actually going to help you this week. Even though it may be feeling like it's strangling you a little bit, it's actually for your good. What's not helping is shit is falling apart. Okay, things are falling apart. Things are, for some reason, there's a lot falling away. Things are, falling, apart to fall into place. There's something that's going on that's getting torn down in your life in order to make room for something better. Something is out of alignment and is being taken suddenly. There's unexpected events that are really intense, and you probably didn't see it coming, probably because you didn't really think through the situation completely. But part of you may see it coming because you are so anxious. So there's definitely a lot of anxiety, things kind of falling apart, impulsivity. Let's see what else. What's your current situation? You're currently going through a transformation. You might also be putting on a little bit of a facade, probably because you feel really anxious about yourself, and you may have like social anxiety and feel like you have to put on some kind of persona in order for people to like you, and that you feel like you can't really be yourself. Subconsciously, you're feeling really unsuccessful. You feel like you're just struggling and struggling and struggling and not really getting anywhere and not really succeeding, and you're working really hard and it's just nothing's working out. And this tower moment that you're experiencing where things are falling apart is really contributing to that feeling. And you're just feeling like, like you're having to crawl, like you're not able to fly and to go out and get what you want. You're just feeling torn down. Okay, so the past that's affecting this situation is you've been really focused on self-love. You've been focused on healing. You've been focused on, filling your own cup. And for some reason, that's led to things falling apart. And that might be that, you put up with certain situations that were really toxic and unhealthy because you didn't really love or respect yourself in the past. And now that you are starting to love yourself and you are filling your own cup and you are respecting yourself more, you just don't have the patience for these toxic situations anymore, and or the universe is like, you don't deserve to be in this place, so I'm going to take you out of it whether you want it or not. Yeah, and be kind to yourself. Even though you're not feeling like you're succeeding, your self-love is the answer to a lot of your problems. So keep doing that. Keep putting self-love on the wound. It takes time, but it helps. And also recognize that, with the more that you love yourself, the more authentic you can be, and the less you have to feel like you have to put on some kind of facade. Okay, yeah, in the future, though, you're continuing to put on a facade, probably because you're not feeling good about yourself. You're not feeling successful. You're feeling like you have to fake it to make it. And maybe you do a little bit, and, that's okay. Sometimes we do. You might also be being deceived by someone for some reason. Currently and in the near future. There's a lot of fear around love. Like you might feel like maybe you can't ever love again, or you're afraid that no one will ever love you, or you're afraid that you won't ever have a good relationship. But yeah, there's some definite fear around love for some reason. There could also be fear of someone that you are in love with or that you do love. Okay, but it looks like the influence of people around you is you do have some support. People are helping you to escape poverty, to find more stability, to find more, better financial situations, to find more growth and stability, and to really improve your finances. So you have help with that. Although this could also be the person that might be deceiving you, so I'd be a little careful there as well. The result of your thoughts and actions is you're coming to a stalemate. You're kind of getting stuck. You're falling into some kind of cycle. You're not moving forward. You might be in conflict with someone and you're just not able to really move forward. And this might be the person that's being kind of manipulative and sneaky. Maybe you call them on their BS and they're not very happy about that, and that kind of causes this stalemate. But the end result is dream come true though. Full emotional fulfillment. So this will resolve itself, even though things are hard and you're going through kind of a rough patch and you're feeling like, oh God, this is just not working. Things are so hard. I can't be myself. Things are falling apart. It's all falling into place. It's dream come true, emotional fulfillment, beauty, imagination. This is the wish card. Wish fulfillment. Right? Your dreams are coming true. Oh yeah. You're following your intuition. So follow your intuition. You're getting messages. Follow them. It's going to lead you there. And it's going to lead you out of the control of other people, where other people are trying to control you, trying to manipulate. You are going to leave those situations. You are going to fly. It's going to be beautiful. There's just going to be a little bit of a learning curve, all right? But then you're going to find balance. You're going to be, juggling multiple projects, maybe multiple jobs or a job in a business, but you're going to be juggling a lot of responsibilities in the physical realm. And that's something you might not have been able to do in the past. Maybe it's something you're learning, and there might be some delays, but this is good. Good things are coming. Like, your wish is coming true. Your dream is coming true. Just follow your intuition. Release the need for control. Step out of situations where other people are trying to control you and manipulate, and learn to kind of juggle multiple things at one time. Because I think you've been a little bit too hyper-focused on one thing, probably because you couldn't focus on more than one thing at a time. So that's super positive. It's going to be fine. I know that you don't feel great right now, but everything's falling into place. Just trust it, okay? Let go of that need for the control. And that's kind of the issue with Scorpio. Scorpio's lesson is to let go, because it's the sign of control, but also the sign of like death and letting go. So let go. Let go. Now, again, I do have my astrology course available. The deal for the bundles ends at 12 p.m. tomorrow, because the first class is at 3 p.m. tomorrow Mountain Time. So if you do want to learn astrology, please sign up. I will leave the links in the description and the comments. And I'm super excited for this course. I think it's going to be amazing. Also, the Facebook group, I'm trying to put a lot of effort into that too, so that there's lots of resources so you can continue your learning outside the workshops as well. And I'm really trying to make this great for intuitives, in order for them to learn astrology and be able to heal themselves, heal other people, and maybe even do this professionally. So if you're interested, check out the link to sign up, check out the Facebook, there's information there. There's tons of information available. The classes are going to be great. It's going to be interactive. It's going to be pretty personal, because there's not a ton of people in the class. It's over Zoom. So there's going to be time for questions. There's going to be a lot of information. And so, yeah, if you're interested, please sign up. And I'm going to get out of here. Bye.